Hello, Hola, Konnichiwa, Salaam, Ciao Namaste. Peace to all. This is Soulology, the science of the soul. Do you ever think to yourself, or ever see, when people talk about that's that moral code, the way you should dress? It's not a law, it's the way people see as something that's right or wrong. You shouldn't say those things because it's immoral. You shouldn't do that because it's immoral. You should dress properly, you should say these kinds of words, and so on and so forth. The question is, should we really focus on morals, or should we focus on our own principles? In today's society, if you just observe closely, even in political areas, people are more focused on moral code of what to say, how to say it, and what to do. Matter of fact, I could be going by that same moral code right now. However, even if it were to help me get views, even if it were to help me grow my channel or anything, none of that would be important because of the fact that it could cause drama. It could cause unneeded issues. Morals focus more on what we consider as right or wrong. What I focus on, though, is principles. When I was younger, for example, in my experience, I'd focus on these morals because I used to be religious. And being religious, I would focus on, for example, if someone stole something, that was wrong. However, think of this. What if that person felt they deserved what was stolen? Now, some people might think, he didn't deserve anything, he stole something that was his and this and that, but there are people out there every day stealing stuff from everybody, even people who have wealth. It's interesting. So, what would be the difference between someone who didn't have the amount of money and stole it, and someone who did have the amount of money and stole from others? The truth is, there is no difference. When I stopped looking at the right or wrong, it was a breaking point of me noticing that it was never about that. You see, you're in an experience, and many of us believe there's good, there's bad, there's good, there's evil, there's this, there's that. There is none of that. This is all an experience to find what works and what doesn't work. An experience of a lifetime to see who you are and your own characteristics and your own point of view. Many of you have lived several thousands of lifetimes to know this. I should know because I've met some of you. That being the case, when I focused on principles, I had created what I felt worked with me instead of what others tell me work is supposed to be right for everybody. There is no right or wrong, but what works for you and what doesn't work for you. The question is, in a sense, even when we break it down to certain things like, for example, racism, does it work for the world for us to hate someone due to the color of their skin? Some people would say yes. Others would definitely say no. What I would say simply is, it doesn't work. And I've stated this on the channel before, and this was from Maya Angelou. It was a statement that hatred has not solved any problem in the world. It's true. It has not solved not one problem. The soul itself does not use hatred. It does not know hatred. And when you are of hatred, you don't remember who you are to begin with. That being said, it works from love. Love is an easier mechanism of who you are. It's naturally who you are. When you see a child does not go around beating up its parent and everything. It cries, latching on for love. From where it was born, where it was birthed, it grips tightly to the finger of the caretaker of that child's birth. It doesn't know good or evil. It does not know right or wrong. It knows love. Because it is love, as all of you are love. That being said, when I focused on principles that would grow and evolve me to my highest form, by the way, not to my lowest form, but understanding and accepting my lowest form is even a part of my principles. When I'd focused on that instead of the simple fact of, you're right, I'm wrong, and this and that, I'd realized that I grew in understanding. To me, one of my biggest principles is to understand someone. Understanding how you feel. Coming to a conversation, this is why I created the Pink Elephant in the Room conversation. A conversation between everybody, no matter your race, gender, sexuality, religion, or anything. However, I am a spiritual channel. This is a spiritual channel. I'm a spiritual person. But we are all one. And going into a conversation with everyone to grow understanding, to work as one, is vitally important to me because I know this works. And again, when you know yourself, when you understand yourself, you observe yourself and grow this within who you are, all the problems of the world are unimportant to you. Whatever you see on TV doesn't really affect you because you're not worried about it. You're worried on focusing on yourself and your health. And the way I put this, one of my other principles is simply, no matter what anyone tells me about my body or anything, is to focus on, like a mechanic. If you're a mechanic teaching another child of yours who isn't one how to fix a car, that'll stick with them forever so they know where to fix the parts. The only person who knows your body more than anybody is yourself. And if you take care of yourself, you don't eat junk food, you don't eat things that are actually killing you, and keep yourself in good health, you are, in a sense, fixing your body. I make sure to fix my body and take care of my body. I don't really care for doctors or hospitals or pharmaceutical companies, and that actually in itself is something even bigger to go into as to why. There's more to it than meets the eye. But that being the case, I make sure, like a mechanic, to fix my body because my body is like a car, or like many say is a temple. I take care of this car. I take care of this vehicle, this organic vehicle, and use it to keep myself going emotionally, physically, mentally. I said mentally. Physically, emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. That's the one I forgot. I focus this because this is who I am. When you are more focused on finding what works and the details of growing yourself, then you'll understand who you truly are. And I did this because of the simple fact that I was actually taking the time to meet mentors who guided me in growing who I am. And by then, I had learned through their ideas, because I didn't believe you have to do your own research. I didn't believe everything that everybody said. And that's a good thing. That's why I tell people all the time, don't even believe everything I say. Most people don't tell you that. But it's up to you to Find what works for yourself and research and grow who you are. Don't take anybody's opinion as true. Always research, research, research to grow who you are. Because you are just too beautiful to believe what others say, but to see the God, the Goddess, and the Creator within who you truly are. So to everybody out there, have a good morning, have a great afternoon, and a fantastic evening. Namaste.